Hi, this is Anne from wonderstrange.com, and I want to give you a little tour of the Adobe Kuler site because it is cooler than many things upon the planet Earth. Ready? Okay. That sounded like a cheer. Ready? Okay. When you come in to the site, you'll see this color rule box here. If you expand that, it contains all kinds of different standardized color schemes. For example, the analogous scheme would be three that are next to each other on the color wheel. When you look over here on this wheel, the color that has the little triangle on it, that's your base color. So I can move that around and it will shift the analogous color scheme accordingly. If I want to go from that autumnal thing I started with into the cooler greens or around into the blues, it will always find the analogous color scheme. I can also move this in toward the center of the circle. What that does is introduce more and more white, or I can pull it back out. I myself want to go back. I'm feeling autumnal today for some reason, maybe because it's spring and there's snow. I want to show you something else. If you go down here on these bars, these also give you control. Right now this orange is at the high end, but I can bring more black into my color scheme by pulling that down. So I have both of those two ways to control the color scheme. And if that was my analogous. If I change to monochromatic, it gives me a monochromatic scheme that again I can slide in to add more white or all the way out. So as you can see, this is a super cool tool. It will give me a triad, a complementary color scheme. It lets me play all day and it is fun and I like it. Another thing you can do in addition to spending an hour and a half accidentally playing with color schemes, if you come down here, right now by the way we're in the Create tab up here at the top. If I come down here under Create, I have a color wheel, which is what I've been playing with, or I can click Create from Image. When I do that, I can select this Klimt image that I have cleverly saved on my computer. So pretty. Hello, Gustav. And then it makes a lovely color scheme. I can also control individually what these colors are. So let's say I was really hoping to get into some of these greens and blues. So this allows me to see and select exactly, that's a nice one, which ones I want, and change any of these one at a time so that I can wind up with whatever the exact color scheme is that I want to get from this piece. Isn't that so very cool? Okay, so that's the Create tab, as I said. If we go up here under the Explore tab, now I can look at, right now I've got the view at most popular. So these are the color schemes that have been favorited the most times by others in the community. And if I find a color scheme that I like let's say, ooh la la, I really want this kind of sherbety, it's called Cute Ombre. So here's what I can do with it. If I like it, but I would like to turn it up or down, or I'd like to add some black to it, I can click Edit, and then it gives me this color scheme that I can play with. I'm going to go back. I can download it, and then I can use it in Photoshop, or I can use it in whatever program I'm using. I can favorite it my own self. And this is another way to learn about color schemes and see colors that look good together. If I want to take that favorite theme and play with it, I have to be logged in to get to this area. But like I said, it's a free account, so not a big deal. These are just a couple that I saved so that this wouldn't be empty when we came in here. This is a color scheme I made from a painting called Dante's Dream. So those are the things that the site can do after you play with it for a couple of weeks, and after you play with it, you might discover a whole bunch more things that it can do. But I just wanted to share that with you because if you are like I am, trying to learn more about color and get more comfortable with color schemes, I think this is a pretty awesome tool. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.